I'm gonna. All right, you know what? I'm gonna go shifty. Actually, I'm gonna go greasy, guys. We haven't done an additional commentary in Greasy Grove for a very long time. Actually, I've barely been landing in Greasy Grove for a very long time. So let's do an educational commentary in Greasy. So first thing I want to say is, you always want to land over the water because you get as low as possible when you land over the water, so you get to touchdown before other people. The only reason I'm not touching down right now is because I decided last minute to switch over to shifting. There's actually a weapon spawn over here, so I might be able to grab a gun. No guns. This guy's trying to pickaxe me to death. I'm gonna go ahead and drop onto the balcony. Put a staircase over there. I have a pistol now. I think he dropped. Oh, he's right here actually. All right. Trying to break the furniture. Man, some people are crazy with the pickaxes, man. I wonder how successful some of these guys pickaxe rate fights are against somebody with a gun, because they some people seem to go for the pickaxe fight against someone with a gun a lot. Somebody's walking up on me. He opened the door. He opened the back door right there. Hit him twice. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm actually gonna throw a nade as he breaks this. Then when he runs out, I'm gonna try to shoot him. That didn't really work. He ran outside. The best thing to do in a situation is to get to the roof and then wrap around and try to find him outside. He ran off. He's being shot in the back right now. Gonna box up real quick. Someone's on top of us. There's actually two people fighting right now, so I'll wait for the moment to come out, and I'm gonna come out. I had to focus John Wick because he looked like he had more health, more shields, and I actually don't really have much to my name. Out of ammo now. There we go. Just took the shot that I needed to take.
Wow.
I hear footsteps. He's right there behind the. There we go. Someone shot at us. It seemed like it was coming from the top. I actually don't even know what hit me. It sounded like a sounds pistol, but go ahead and start bandaging. Keep my eyes peeled. So you notice how in that fight we pushed somebody and there was another guy pushing us, so we quickly boxed in, but then we also quickly jumped back out. We took ourselves out of the fight for a second and then jumped back out when we felt like it was appropriate to push. And the reason why I focused the John Wick is because I knew the other guy was. I hear footsteps. I think he's building up on top of me. Yep, he is. We almost have him. There we go. Didn't have a lot of materials. Actually, I had no more materials, so I just had to work with the angles that I had. I used one floor to put a roof on top of me. And when you put a roof on top of you, what you can do is you can kind of take advantage of that as a surprise factor. Because most people, what happens is they actually need to get up. One sec. Oh, that did not work. Okay, it's just one ramp. I mean, I could have just used the ramp, but I wanted to show you guys, like, in the limited chance that you need to get up on top of a wall and you don't have anything, you just remove the top layer, get on top, jump, and then complete the edit. So, I mean, I have never had to use that in an actual game, but Sometimes useless knowledge can come in handy. Go ahead and bandage. We do got to move, though. The storm is going to be coming in soon. I'm sure eventually one day I'll have to use that. In terms of loot, I'm hoping that there's something on the way out, because we're not very looted. I'm actually gonna take the scoped AR instead of the grenades, because we're gonna be running through like an open field, sort of. So since it's open field, having long range will be more useful. That's something you gotta like think about when you're deciding what guns you want. Like, should I pick up a sniper? Should I pick up a rocket? A lot of times the environment that you're fighting in plays a big part in what guns you'd prefer. And since we're going to be running in an open field, I decided I valued the scoped AR over the grenades. Now, there might be a situation where I need the grenades and I don't have it, but that's a decision you have to make and kind of stick with, and try to make it work. But that's just one of the things I think about when I'm deciding what guns I want to pick up. There's not really a lot of right and wrong answers. It usually just comes down to personal preference. Just want to see if there's any mushrooms on this side. I don't want to get hit by the storm because the circle could be finishing in risky reels, and I don't want to waste too much time. So I'm just going to slide down here. I see some mushrooms on the way. Might be able to pick them up. Right now I have 100 health. Really, I just want to get to at least 110. Because blue bolt action sniper does 105 damage to the body. And that's going to be your most common sniper that people are going to shoot at you. So if you have at least 106 effective health with your health and shields combined, you can survive a body shot from the blue bolt action. This is why it's really important to have at least 106. We're going to go over tilted and try to see if we can pick off some people that are still hanging out here.
Wow.
I see some wood stacks. Spotted somebody across. Pretty good shots. The way this guy was moving, it kind of seems like he cleared the area already. Now, the thing is, the storm is actually pretty far away. So if I don't finish this fight fast, we're going to be in trouble. So I'm cutting through. I'm checking to make sure there's no traps. I don't want to run into any traps.
Can believe how
And he's throwing his grenade launcher. Actually, there's actually people here. More than initially thought. He's dead. I think people from maybe Pleasant Park came over here. Either ways, I'm gonna be on my way. I'm not gonna hang out here for too long. Got about a minute. I got 6 bouncy pads now, but actually I should have picked up the grenade launcher. That's fine. Wasn't really thinking about that. The thing you gotta, I can use the bouncy pads to create some distance if needed. And hopefully I won't have to use them because I actually like using them in combat. One thing I want to say, guys, is if you're trying to take your game to the next level, you absolutely need to start incorporating the bounce pads into your building fights and into your fights in general. Um, it's not something that's just like for fun or something that's like you can overlook. The bounce pads are actually like a pretty important aspect of fights if you have them. They're an important aspect, so you should definitely use them as often as you can and implement them into your playstyle. A lot of times, what I do is if somebody has the high ground, I'll put a floor piece down, and then I'll place a bounce pad, and then I'll turbo build walls as I go up, and then put ramps, and then I have the high ground. You got to be careful not to get knocked down when you're doing that. But another thing about the bounce pads is if you're in a building fight and it goes south, and then like the building is being shot down, so you're gonna fall to your death. I see somebody over there. At that point, you essentially can just put the bounce pad on any ramp or wall and hit it, so that you can. Someone's actually launch padding here. She's doing a really poor job defending herself. When you get shot at, you got to react a lot quicker than that. I'm pretty sure there's somebody that launch padded towards here. Not sure anymore. Might have been her who launch padded. I need to go get the crates. We put her I mean, she put herself in a bad spot. When you're in a box like that, okay, so the one thing I want to say that is if you box yourself in a lot, when you're getting shot at, when you're, you know, under pressure, about to die. And that was some bad aiming on my part. If you're getting shot at and you like to box yourself in, you need to make sure you're good at editing, because you need to be able to edit quickly and get out if needed. And that's going to be your biggest strength. Because if you can't edit out, you're basically putting yourself in a trap. I'm going to go ahead and push this chick. So when you're using grenade launchers, by the way, you want to be like max distance so that it explodes as it lands on your opponent. If you're too close, the grenades will just bounce off of them. If you're too far, they won't hit them. So there's like a sweet spot with the grenade launcher, where the grenades basically explode right as they fly over or right as they impact your opponent's buildings. I hear some shots over here, so I'm gonna start moving towards it, try to get some take advantage of this, and I'm gonna use my bouncy pad to get there quicker. Good shots on this guy. He's in a rough spot. Can't believe he's still challenged after getting hit that many times, and he had a med kit. I'm gonna go over the top real quick, take this high ground. There we go. Both these guys were weak, but I do need their med kits. I'm gonna pass on the sniper for now. I see a lot of buildings, like that building over there, and the grenade launcher is definitely gonna be what I need right now. Again, I'm gonna use these bounce pads to get across quicker. I kind of need to. That building's actually not in the safe zone. I'm not too concerned about it anymore. The quicker I get out of the storm, the quicker I can use my med kit, which I really need to use. As you guys know, I recently changed my keybinds. So I'm not 100% comfortable with everything, but I'm like almost there. I feel like I'm at 90% efficiency. And once like I'm fully mastered with these keybinds, it'll be a lot. I'll be playing a lot better. I made a video talking about it. I uploaded it yesterday, so you should go take a look. It's on my YouTube channel. And if you watch this on YouTube, just click on my username and you can see all my videos. I spot somebody in the distance. When I spot somebody, I'm always building like one ramp in front of me as I move forward. This guy, he's like at max distance now, but he's a little closer. The problem is I don't want to get shot from somebody who's like up on this hill, but it looks like there isn't anybody up here. I'm gonna go loot him because I don't have a lot of materials. Did not mean to do that at all, but you know, stuff happens. I'll go ahead and use this medkit and then drop the medkits for the minis. I prioritize minis over medkits most of the times, if not all the times. And I'll use one just for the 10 health because there's only one guy left. Might as well. And I heard the shots coming in from this side. Just gonna hold my ground. I could push, but I don't want to push into woods. I have the advantage over here. Build fights with trees is just not good. So hopefully this guy is actually really good and we get into like a decent 1v1. I mean, he's got wings on. People with wings usually are really good. Right, chat? I'm gonna move towards him. Just get a little closer and make sure I put his back to the storm.
Hutch 28x4. Give Ico and Aegon pets for me.
Yeah, I don't know if he's really good. I think this is GG. Hopefully not.
Nathan tipped $3. Cipher, can you please explain how to find your sensitivity? How to practice singing at things like trees or
GG guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. If you guys are watching this on Twitch, make sure you follow the stream. And you should check to see if you have a free Twitch Prime sub. You can do so by clicking the subscribe button on the top right corner and checking to see if you have a free subscription. And if you watch this on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on notifications. Thank you guys so much for watching.